just looked up where the two, where I think the two Sage's Wills that I haven't gotten are. So I'm doing it now, so that when I actually get to the next time I can record, which will probably be Tuesday now, which is 4 days away from now, I should be able to do some stuff. I'm playing with a slight delay on my controls. So I tried to jump and Link was like, I don't think you fucking did, mate. Let me fix that real quick. That's better. Right, this should be much more responsive now. Yeah, it's better. So all I've got to do is I can just recall this, I think. This will spin back around, which is fine. And as it spins round, it will open up the bottom. And in this bottom part is one of the things I haven't gotten. One of the Sage's Wills. Yep. And then the other one I think I haven't gotten is in the North Necluda Sky on like this island here. So I believe I haven't got that one. I don't know. But I think I haven't got it. If this is one I have got, then I'm struggling to think of ones that I haven't got. Because I'm missing one. So it's on this island here, the one that I haven't gotten. It's the sort of thing that I wouldn't do because it just looks like it's Zonite. So I don't know why I would have gone up there to go get it, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, that's that. Sage's Will. And then I'm going to warp to a place. Let's go to let's go to my house, because I can spend them in my house, so it's fine. And then we will spend them. I won't have to think about it anymore. And I can just do story stuff then. Towards the end of the game, which might actually just take one episode. I don't know. It depends how much there is to do. But it could be one episode, could be two. It won't take long though. So let's do this. I did it now in case it was going to be more involved than I thought. But luckily it was the two that I thought it was. That's good. My memory isn't that bad. It's not good, but it's not that bad. Okay. Yes, please make Mineru better, I suppose. I guess. Whatever. If you want. Indeed, I've strengthened everyone now. Go and bring peace to the world. I will, right. Thanks for watching. I will cut back to present Tuesday, Joey, now. Different clothes. Goodbye. Hello there, welcome back to some more Tears of the Kingdom. It's me, Joey. I don't know what I'm doing today, because I'm pretty sure I finished what I wanted to finish. I've got all of the shrines. I've got all of the caves. So I think I'm ready to beat the game. There are side quests and things I haven't done, of course. I've done quite a lot. Ah, yes, that's what I wanted to do. But I'm going back to Kakariko Village at some point anyway. Right. So first things first, I'm going to cook up some hearty truffles and stuff. You don't need to sit here and watch me do it, so I will skip forward to me having done it. Just bear with me. Ah, I've got to light the fire. I must light the fire. Please. See when I've done this a few times. Okay, so I've got another, if I sort this out by whatever, I've got, yeah, another few full heals, 7 full heals. It should be more than enough to do what I need to do. Anyway, let's go to Lookout Landing now, because I've got to actually go and tell Pure what I've done. The heinous crimes I've committed against the world. It won't take too long. I think we're quite close to the end of the game now. Might be 2 or 3 more episodes, but not much more than that. But at least at the end of my playthrough. I've done all the shrines, which is what I mostly care about. That's the content of the game I'm interested in doing. Oh, this is still the Thunderclaw one, that's fine. I'll use that for now. Yada! Hello! Let's do regional phenomena. You're actually inside your base. Ooh. She might actually be inside a house. Oh, she's up here. She's inside. Hello? Yada, hello? I guess I'll speak to Buliara. My hands are a bit tighter though in a place like that. What is it? Oh, I'm thinking right now. If you're up here, she'll climb after her. If you miss her wrong. Oh, I see. You're upstairs. Okay. Thank you for telling me where she is. I might have looked here eventually, but I'm a bit strange, so maybe not. Hello.
Yeah.
Nikki, I heard what happened. The major cold front that descended upon the Rito and the marbled rock roast the Gorons couldn't get enough of. And then there was the sludge contaminating the Zora's water, and finally the Gudo menaced by Gibdos in a sand shroud. You faced some serious challenges and you overcame all of them. Well done, Link. So the person resembling Princess Zelda is behind the scenes for all the phenomena, as you discovered. This has to be related to the upheaval somehow. And I have something important to share as well. This shouldn't be happening already.
Isn't that? Link, look at this! Quickly! Your Highness.
Linky, did you see that? That was the princess, wasn't it? I was going to share that I saw a figure that looked an awful lot like Princess Zelda at Hyrule Castle. I wasn't sure at first, but now I am. I thought she'd left the castle entirely, but she was inside. So we have to hurry and rescue her. Soldier and I can't reach Hyrule Castle as it is now. You might be the only one who can do it. Okay. I'm sorry, Link, but I always throw you into dangerous situations, but you're really the only one up to the task. Please come back in one piece. That applies to both you and the princess. Got it? Okie dokie. I'll do it, no problem at all. Let's go and have 17 Guardians attack us. They all got deactivated when Ganon died, so it's fine. But when Calamity Ganon died, I guess I should say, because Ganondorf's not dead. Calamity Ganon is, which was the manifestation of his hatred, but I said manifestation, I meant manifestation, but it's fine. Right. Through the big open door. There's probably all sorts of treasures and stuff that I don't know about. I'm also guessing that I'm supposed to use like Kazonai devices and stuff to get up there, but not bothered just yet. Welcome to Hyrule Castle. Let's start by investigating these bedrooms and stuff. Assuming I can get up there, which I think I can. Come on. You know you want to let me up. I mean, this is a start, I guess. The observation room. Okay. Let's head further in. I've only got 19 arrows. That's something I should have done as well. Get more arrows. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, I've also got to fight an Ice Gleeox. I never fought one. Got to do that. Didn't have to do it right now, but when I reach a convenient place to do so, I will. The dining hall. There's loads of treasure everywhere, but I don't necessarily know where to find it. Regular soldier's bow. That's a point. There might be some good weapons here. There's loads of objectives all over the place. So this is where it collapsed from the side. Okay, what about the other side? It's over here. That's the way out. Yeah. I remember these lifty walls. Don't want anything to do with them right now, but I remember them. Okay, what's over here then? Obviously this is a dungeon within its own right, so... Annihilated. Take the arrows. I need them. here. Chest here. Which I'll have a look at. Bing bong. Royal Guard uniform. The dignified uniform of Royal Hyrule's Royal Guard is made of lightweight materials and is both stylish and practical. Recently reproduced and made available. Okay. I'm still finding bits of armor everywhere. Not that I'm actually going to use a lot of it, but... Oh, what's in here? It's the other hidden passages have already been in, so it's fine. You can put me on the top. The first gatehouse. So all I need to do is find a way to get into that river. I'm guessing a big bridge might do it. I'm not particularly interested in the treasure chest. I don't know what I'm doing. I should just be trying to finish. So you need to use all your resources to get up. I think making a big springy thing might be the solution, or making just a Zonite device to help me fly up. This might be the key. Right, so, auto build, I guess, because what else am I doing? Go on, pull up. There you go. 3 fans is enough to actually get some height going, so.
Link,
Hello.
Link, come to me.
Come in.
I am waiting. Waiting for you.
I'm on the way. Dum-de-dum. Right. I'm in. The Royal Guard shield. The shield is forged using ancient Sheikah technology. It boasts extremely high stopping power, but structural features have made low durability and practical for combat. I guess I'll take a picture of the back side of it. Doesn't really matter. Construct. Whatever. Got in the way. Bastard. There might be treasure here, but it doesn't look like it. The game doesn't seem to think so. Nearby, up above. Go nearby up above. Whee! Went up above, but the... Ah, okay, it's this way. Like the music, we've got some actual music going on now. Behind the old waterfall. Classic. Potentially, but potentially not. We've got Ganon's theme going on now. Get one tap, fucko. This is going to annoy me if I didn't see it. Ooh, a red rupee. Right, we're moving. I'm not really exploring very well, but again, I don't have anything to look for, so... The Sanctum. I'm playing FF13 again. I'm the king now. Sorry. The arrows. Actually appreciate it quite a lot. The Royal Guard Spear. The Royal Guard Sword. It's nearby up above, so I'm going up above. I hate when it just does that. It's like, oh, actually, it's not. The closest one's now somewhere else. Fuck. Why tell me that then? It's up above, but not that up above, hee hee. The Royal Guard's bow. The prototype Sheikah-made bow is designed to fight the Great Calamity. Made with ancient technology, it boasts a high rate of fire and firepower, but has low durability. No, I'll take it. It's a bow I've not seen before, so... It's no Demon King's bow, but that's fine. So it's just power. There's nothing else to it but power. The arrows. Royal Shield. It's not better. Would that it were. Wouldn't be a get this game without finding a Korok. Yahaha. Royal Claymore, don't need nor want. Okay, so where I'm going is below. Apparently. what's in this building. Okay. So it's below, but not very far below at all. Zeldy, I'm coming. I'm here, my love. Da-da-da! In the second gatehouse. What? This might be a trick. I feel like I'm being tricked here. Have I been deceived? I won't have it if I'm being deceived. Don't care. Right. I got you. Put my shirt back on. Didn't even need the Zola thing in the end. The library. High knocks, eh? You're really not hurting me a lot. To be fair. Alright, so what do I want to... I like this broadsword. Although I replaced a blade, I'd like to have still the spin to win, so let's do a little transferable. It's 27. It's 32. Always ends up being a Ribbling Horn. It's just the way I roll. Now where do you want me to go? There's a doorway there. Might just be out though. I think it's this doorway. They're trying to tell me it's like a way in. But obviously it's not. Alright, okay, Gibdo. Old friendo. Wait for the ice to come back. Okay. Just take a second to go into a bit of way. There you go. What's next? Up there. Okay. Can do. I feel like I'm supposed to work my way up to the atrium, but I went straight there. Now I can take one of their weapons, though. Ow. Not what I'm meant to do, is it? Okay. Right. Next time I kill one. And merge this with his blackboard. This is something to do. You're rude. Okay, good. Be gone. The fact they're facing this way too makes me think I'm supposed to be coming at it from this direction. Like I'm supposed to go up the library, then come through here. See that there's a way up, which there is. Use that way up to get where I'm going. Shut out the sky. Nasty. I'm busy here. Okay. Here we go. The next room. It's a mistake. Just ascend. Don't try and be silly. Just ascend. There we go. Didn't get me. Not like that anyway. I'm gonna try a whole lot harder than that to kill me. Right. Then back down this entrance. Do-do. The Royal Guards Claymore. Decayed Claymore prototype of the Royal Guard. It's made of a metal refined using an unusual method. It has massive destructive power just before it breaks. Breaks. It's a hard word for me to say. Right, so I'm just going to jump over to the left now. Whee! Okay. Hello, Zelda. If that is your real name. That's a silver. I'm actually going to be careful here. Okay, cool. Don't know if it's always a silver moblin or whether it's random. And you've got to get into that corridor somehow, but that's not hard because you just go up from here and you walk straight through. Yeah, I basically just did it in reverse order, I think. I was supposed to go the other way. Like you're expected to go directly to where you've got to go. Like. What we got? A 62 Royal Shield. Better than the average 56 Royal Shield. I mean, Zonite Shield. Bing bong. 65 Royal Shield. Better than a 59. I'm not min-maxing particularly, but I could be.
Link, I am waiting. Waiting. Waiting for you.
Yeah. Royal Guard Bow 56. It's better than my Mighty Construct Bow that I've got on now. They don't last very long, but that's fine. They don't have to. I've got plenty of arrows now. Right, so you go into the you're in the atrium now. Yeah, alright. We can get up there, no problem. Just ascend through the world. Let's go straight through the main door. Walk right in. White in through the front door. With the W. White in. Okay. Honey, I'm home!
At last. I have been waiting for you to arrive. Now, Link, there is something here I want to show you. What do you think? Hyrule Castle, perfect and glorious. Does it awaken memories? Memories of our time here? Well, really take in every detail. After all, this place will be the last thing you ever see.
The fabled swordsman who endured my corruption, who has persisted in slaughtering my servants. Interesting. How is it that you survived my attack? It must have been that wretched arm. No matter. You will not live to see another sunrise. Did my puppet entertain you? She made it so easy to mislead you, to keep you occupied.
I've got 7 full heals. I don't think you're going to be able to end me.
Such an indirect approach is no longer needed. End this hero's life, my dark servant. Cut him down.
The Demon King's Phantom Saboteur. The Phantom Ganon. I've got the Master Sword. Yes. I'll kill you now. Goodbye. Ow. They're not doing a great deal of damage to me. Gloom sword on gloom sword on gloom sword. Like so. I'm going to want a full stock of Demon King's bows, aren't I? Obviously. They look like the best bow in the game, so... At least one of them. Ow! Fuck off! It's invincible. Reveal one. Oh, 5 more. So now he has the power of the gloom on his side and anime. The real ones hurt me for a few hearts each rather than just the quarter that these guys are doing. They're probably lower level versions. Okay, he's using a big old club now. Is this a Gloom club? Never seen a Gloom club. Yeah. You might ask, how do you know what it was called then? Well, I just guessed. It's not hard. Gloom Club. The metal stick filled with madness and symbolic of doom. Its forceful strike can smash an object to pieces. Gloom will guide you right down the body of its wielder. Now I need you to go to a Gloom spear, please. Yeah, thank you. I assumed you'd have them, so that's fine. Right, what have you got? A spear whose ominous appearance strikes fear into hearts. It's said to cost a bear part of their soul because its gloom will guide you around the body of its wielder. All the gloom weaponry you could ever want.
It seems there is more to you than the power Rauru has gifted.
Yeah, 60 defense.
But not much more.
Link, we are here.
Those who carry the secret stones.
Just what is this thing?
You do not recognize me. Perhaps there are limits to the knowledge the secret stones impart. You stand before Ganondorf. The foolish actions of your ancestors served only to delay my ascension. Allow me to show you the world that was and will be again when I have been restored. Rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule with the power I have granted. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
I want that horse.
Leave no survivors.
It's Lubu! Do not attempt to pursue Lubu.
See, you cannot hope to escape your fate. My power will sweep across this land. You need but await the inevitable end.
Was that the Demon King we were warned about? It all really happened?
This is dire. The Demon King, the man who nearly destroyed the world. Ganondorf. With his return, everyone's in danger.
Oh, this isn't good. If that really was him, we're in real trouble.
Hold on. He must not be at his full strength. Otherwise, why flee instead of finishing us off? We should return to Lookout Landing and decide what to do next. Link, you should come too.
Art container. The rare item that restores some of the life force you lost in gloom. Increase your maximum of hearts by 1. That's the 38th and final heart piece I can actually get. With my level of stuff. I've got 9 demon bows. Okay then. They probably have like 1 use each or something, but I also imagine they might hurt me like the gloom swords do, but that's fine. Alright. Return to Lookout Landing. Okay. I will. There's lots of treasure there that I missed, probably. Armour pieces and the like the rest of the Royal Guard set, but I don't particularly care. It's fine. I've got my fill of exploration. I'm ready to finish the story now. Hello. Welcome back. So it's pretty tough. So how'd it go? It's coming to bed. It's coming to bottom. I see. So to summarise, there's no mistaking that we all thought the castle was the Demon King for the Legend of the Imprisoning War, and the princess you've been seeing was actually an imposter. And the reason she appeared at Hyrule Castle was so the Demon King could lure Link into a trap. I knew something seemed weird. I mean, whenever Princess had not doing anything to help with those troubles everywhere in Hyrule, but it's all connected. The upheaval, the problems our homelands have been facing, the fake princess. It's all happening because the Demon King came back. So then, that means that Princess Zelda isn't actually here? Instead, she's in the distant past and not in the present, right? Yes, we should consider that to be the case, bizarre as it sounds. It also seems Princess Zelda was trying to somehow defeat the Demon King in the past. Our ancestors made a vow to Zelda. They swore that when the Demon King was revived, their descendants would awaken as sages and fight alongside Link. With Princess Zelda in the past, we can't ask her what the plan was supposed to be, and she can't be here to fight with us either. We also don't know anything about the Demon King other than the fact that he's bad news and super strong. What do we do? Based on what you each told me, it appears the princess is making preparations in anticipation of the Demon King's revival in this era. There must be some hint that we haven't figured out here in our time. Right you are. We cannot afford to stand still at a time such as this. It's imperative that we act. But without any leads. Oh, wait. You said the 6 sages were with King Rauru when he fought against the Demon King during the imprisoning war, right? Wind. Fire. Water. Lightning. And time. That was the princess. Oh.
Wow.
I see. What is it? What do you see? That's it. There's one more sage back then. I already did it. Don't worry. Exactly. One more sage that might be here now. I'm sure this is the lead we were hoping for. It'll be well worth a while to search. What? You already found her, Mineru, the Sage of Spirit? And you have the Master Sword already. Why didn't you mention that sooner? Didn't you say the Master Sword disappeared? Yeah, I don't know what else to say except well done. It's amazing that you even tracked to the past like she was. Zelda still had a plan. Everything she did was to heal and strengthen the Master Sword, which will be critical to defeating the Demon King. So Princess Zelda's in the distant past all alone, out doing everything she could to help us. I cannot fathom the sheer strength of will that must have required.
Yes.
It's a heavy burden that you've taken on, Link, to finish what Princess Zelda started. Now after everything she's done, the rest is up to us. With everything in order, all that's left to do is now to defeat the Demon King. Link, whenever you want to face is up to you. You're critical in all this, so when you're ready, we will be too. Everyone hurry back to your homes and prepare for the final battle. I'll sound the alarms once Link's ready. Princess Zelda entrusts her hope to us. Together we will see this through.
Yep.
Okay. No problem. Yes. Done it, mate. Easy peasy.
Check it.
No, that seems to be all you need. You prefer to face our enemy. We need to determine where the Demon King is lurking. It seems likely he's to be in Hyrule Castle. Can't think of any place to be here on the surface. That must mean...
Huh?
That's it, the depths. Well, why didn't you say there's a high probability he's in the depths? Do what you think best, of course. My suggestion is ask Joshua for anything she may have. She's enthusiastic about investigating the depths, and she'll be happy to help out.
What?
Whoa, so the Demon King's in the deepest reaches of the depths far beneath Hyrule Castle. As usual, one step ahead of me, Link. And you look so calm and collected despite what you're up against. You navigate the depths, which are incredibly dangerous, home to all sorts of nasty creatures. Not to mention all the gloom down there. It must have been a very challenging investigation, yet you did it. Thank you, Link, so much. Joshua turned out to be capable, eh? That kid was working tirelessly to gather information. She wanted to be of use to you. Make sure you let her know her help was valuable, yeah? With this, preparations are complete. Now our target is the deepest reaches of the depths, beneath Hyrule Castle. Of course, I'll let all the sages know right away that you need to face the Demon King. You're not alone in this. Princess Zelda's final wish. Please hit the Demon King right in the face for me. Joshua. Hi, Swordsman. Welcome back. You look like you're in a good mood. Did you discover something? Oh, you defeat Koga? Well, of course you did. The Swordsman. So do you have any clues about Princess Zelda? Oh no, nothing, huh? Well, even so, it's one less danger for the princess. I'm not even surprised you did all this. You're the Swordsman. I'll be hard at work here with the research in the depths. Just come if you let me know if you find anything out, Swordsman. Don't praise my work. Because of my research, you'll be able to locate the Demon King. Really? Wait, the Demon King? You mean like the Demon King? Not just any old Demon King, but the Demon King? Wow, the Demon King. So anyway, the Demon King might hold the answer regarding Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Obviously, I'm not allowed to the depths myself, being a kid and all, but I want to go continue to help out even if I can't go. I really put my heart to researching the depths, and all that work really paid off. I'm so happy I put all my all into this. Thank you for telling me, Swordsman. Check it.
Okay.
Yes. Right. Where are your brethren's locations? You appear to already know the locations of all my brethren. Ah, good. Wonderful. You don't sell all the things. Fair enough. I guess he is only ahead. Right. He's not really ahead of the game. Shut up. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Okay. I'm going to do some housekeeping before we end the episode. Because next episode I want to be the final thing if that's what we're doing. I've got 10,788 rupees. I wonder if that's enough to buy all the remaining pictures in the game for the compendium. Probably not, but I'll give it a go. It's 100 per one. So as long as I don't need 100 more pictures to fill out my book, I'll be good. I've got almost all the enemies, I'm sure of that. I don't have a normal boss per goblin. Hello.
Oh.
Master Link, hello. You think about the floating ring ruin? As I am as well. It's been on our minds for some time. We'd like to suggest resuming the research if we may. Have you since figured out what became of Princess Zelda? What? The Zelda appeared after the upheavals of creation of the Demon King, and the real Princess Zelda still hasn't been found. But how can this be true? Such an unbelievable tale, and yet I trust you completely, Master Link. It must be as you say. It's hard to explain, but the princess we saw was somehow unfamiliar, as though her very aura was different. If she was a imposter the whole time, that would mean the real reason she ordered us to close off the floating ring ruin was because the Demon King saw it as a threat. Isn't that right? That only means one thing. We should investigate the floating ring ruin immediately. You're exactly right. There's no longer any reason to prohibit your research. Let's open up the floating ring ruin at once, Mr. Toro. Knowledge is tugging on the line. Time to reel in some results. Your loyal inflacings coming through, Mr. Toro. You must really be pleased. It's just, it's one problem. We still need to determine how to conduct the survey. It's clear that the interior of this ring ruin is hollow, so there doesn't seem to be an entrance. If the contents of the ring ruins are any indication, there should be a stone slab inside engraved with Zonai script. First, we should look for a way to confirm that there's a stone slab inside. However, she also don't want to damage this precious ruins. Our problem is lost in thought. I better hurry and tell everyone about this so we can open up the ruins. Okay. Alright, mate. Well, did you find a stone tablet? According to the stone tablet lookout landing, we have 12 levels left to find. If you happen to find more stone tablets on your travels, you've got some kind of visual evidence, then show it to me. I'm sure there's a nice reward in it for you. Here's a picture. I knew you could do it. I'm excited to get a look at this. Well, how many have I got? Interesting. I'll get right to translating it. Oh, aha. Incredible. It's first-hand Hyrulean history. Here's what the original text says. So sweet the song of King Rauru, and so great the beauty of his sisterous dance, that Wermin is and Oz captive. On Sohend, quen Sonia's gazan on us al, well, I guess all. So felt he min hurt as els captive fallen. So antes live, though moch le borsum, and moch... I'm just guessing. Should it here as well? Longer be the life of the royal family there he loves so. This is an account of party from those days. It says King Rado and his older sister sang and danced together while Queen Sonia looked on. It's very interesting. Think of royalty as austere and reserved. These nobles amused themselves with song and dance. What a vivid accounting you've ever seen, never before related in any history book. The descriptions of their personalities and expressions make the ancient past feel alive again. The stone tablet is a first-class find. Well done, dear Chamberlain, in leaving this behind this account for us. And positively preserving such to think of how the story from the ancient past persevered so long to reach us today. Thank you, Lincoln. I haven't forgotten about your award. Thank you. Thoughts, such incredible historical artifacts falling down all over Hyrule. So exciting. Come to the stone tablet and look out lang. We have 11 tablets left to find. Do you have any others? It's vital research. I want to see as many of these stone legacies show me. Here you go. Wonderful. Let's see it then. Oh yes, I see what we have now here. First-hand historical account. Here's what the original text says. Sonia Quenta Halavu's king, be birthday Hilian Questerese, herself be born of Londa, nat of sky aboven. Specken she with open herte, honest to all, even to the Zonai's king. This king ye think he had good adventure, so to learn of the Londa's folk. So send his head a bent to listen in with switch plaisance. Wow, this one looks to be about Queen Sonia. It claims that Sonia was a priestess before marrying Maru. Despite his status as a Zonai, people probably thought to be gods. She would counsel him without any trepidation. Moreover, Raru heeded this counsel. Incredible. This account gives us first-hand knowledge of the nature of Queen Sonia and King Raru's relationship. Raru found himself unexpectedly charmed by her strong will, and before long they were married. The last bit isn't in the text, that's me speculating. Nonetheless, this is truly fascinating. History really speaks of a person's character prior to being elevated to royalty, so I can't help but fantasize. Thank you, Lincoln. I haven't forgotten about your award. You're welcome. Feel such incredible historical artifacts falling down over Hyrule. So exciting. Come to the stone tablet and look out lang. We have 10 tablets left to find. Do you have any others? Okay. I'll get started translating right away. Oh yes, I see now what we have here. First-hand historical account. Here's what the original text says. Oft with Raru, king of Ken Blade, wave his work reel in favour of the hunt. Oft Quenta Sonia, queen of Ken Insight, seek him out and repair this king to kingly business. In his sapience, simmers she diving, that she can him ever find, and for his folly sends him the more humane. On to the king, oh he laugh, nat him here equal for her wit, he come unto the quen, she laughed too, as even she scolded. I'll never to explain, it's actually a very enlightening story. Apparently King Raru would vacate his official business from time to time in order to go out hunting. I had the impression he was a stricter, more serious king, but I guess he had the light side as well. However, Queen Sonia was always a step ahead. She put a stop to King Raru's hunts and bring him back. In some circumstances, you might expect this to be a point of tension in their court, but the tone here is much more playful than that. These royals are more relatable than one might assume. Or so it seems from this account, at least. How fascinating. You really get a glimpse into the down-to-earth side of royalty in this way. It's an important find to be sure. Very good, I thank you, not just with words, but with this as well. Thought of such incredible historical artifacts falling down on the Hyrule. So exciting. Come to the stone tablet, look at landing. We have 9 tablets left to find. Here you go. Oh yes, I see now what we have here. It's a first-hand historical account. Here's what the original text says. The king was late I come at this haven, so make the queens to share in tales of her land, of Shurins and Green Igloan. Of early days, since Hyrule's funding have diverse monsters here Rome besieged and assailed, and Sassingian strife they brought to despair folks' life and King and Quen essayed themselves to bring in scourge to end. With might of light and power, driven aback, he been onto the royal couple made there's shrines to sellen him away. There's holy Selim Ben, he clept shrines of light. Great king, great Quen, ye thank ye fought when ye were maiden child that ye could pes Tukkonen. Or Katonen. Took no one? I'll walk you through this one. The subject here is the actions King Raru and Queen Sonia took not long after Hyrule's founding. With their kingdom established, they were worried for their people, so they set out to eradicate the monsters troubling them. They created structures called Shrines of Light to seal the monsters away so they could never be revived. There's more here about light and time too. The sense I get is the two of them have had supernatural powers. As part of ancient history, it's a feat for those living today should still be grateful for. Truly an important discovery. Thank you, Lincoln. I haven't forgotten about your award. You're welcome. It's also such incredible. Yep, indeed. 8 tablets left. Here you go. I feel like I'm missing one. I don't know why. Here's what the original text says. Quenta Mineru, the king's older sister, falls so deep in her books which she has oft forgets to eaten. In mine weird way done he what much he can, but he for haven that it ben little avail. Of late treateth she of constructs things she did make with her hands and vessel for spirit when bodily fallen, or failing. So say she, might she live longer in spirit used within this construct. Though an arrow ne seems to hold any deceit, be my faith, he can not al's truth these words believing. Ah, so King Rao's older sister was named Mineru. Here we learn a bit about Mineru. She says she neglected to eat or sleep while making something called a construct. It was part of her research into a means of returning to life as a spirit possessing a new body should her original one die. To you and I, this sounds less like history, more like sort of a ghost story. Remember who we're dealing with. They may have had unfathomable powers to make such things possible. The revelation that Mineru is a fellow researcher makes her feel like a kindred spirit to me, and yet the Chamberlain who does describe these stone tablets treats Mineru with such care and kindness that it warms my heart. Very good, I thank you. Not just words, but this as well. You're welcome. 7. Here you go. Here's what the original text says. Fulfin is the word of this morn, on to have the audience with Theo's princess, said Benkin before Dustant Ures to Queen Sonia. Begrass has she given a name most sweet, of Zelda she been clept. And certain folks did suspicion of strange were her garments, and so then were her appearance. Yet, world her continence and bearing make it proof of her right blood and bond to Queen Sonia. Olds be Zelda to remain for a while with us. Ye will myself as Chachmaid offering Arcane her service. This is another fascinating entry. If my translation is correct, the Zelda described here as Sonia's distant relative. According to this, she arrived in Hyrule unexpectedly from another kingdom. It seems she is a beautiful princess. Her strange clothing perplexed the people of Hyrule, and many were suspicious of her at first. But this Zelda had such an undeniable air of nobility that those who doubted she was of royal birth were soon silenced. What a tale! It's also fascinating. This level of detail on individual people is virtually unheard of in texts from so long ago. I feel extremely blessed to be researching ancient Hyrule in such times. Note too how this clearly conveys the rightest feelings regarding Zelda. Once it was clear Zelda would be staying, she applied to be Chamberlain to the princess. That suggests real admiration. Very good, and has promised to have a reward for you. Thank you. I don't feel like I got them all. Maybe I did. Princess Zelda recent comes to send Mineru, the king's older sister. I come back for here to Soen. Today come hit a passing that Mineru assured to Zelda construct altogether is ye have ye sent. Zelda she much desired on hit to Viden and on Nikon Neti said saying coast here stopping. Though I died protestant loudly. Nevertheless she made to sit and high upon the construct shoulders and to riding like a horse at her full grace. Min the Asian, so grant already died ground all the more. The variety of tales in these stone tablets continues to fascinate me. Zelda apparently visited Mineru often to assist with her research. I have no idea what kind of thing this construct that allowed people to ride in it was. But Zelda wrote it so well that our author of the Chamberlain was impressed again by her skill at everything she tried. That's the long short of it here. More than the narrative, what strikes me is the back and forth between the Chamberlain and Zelda. The Chamberlain tried to avoid Zelda the danger, but Zelda pushed past her and rode the construct anyway. It's short but so evocative, both the level of technology found in this era and the character of their visit to Zelda. The treasure found in these stone tablets is the pearls of wisdom and nuggets of personality contained within. Thank you. 5? I've got plenty. You're supposed to get them and come back and forth, I guess, but why would I do that? Yes, here's what the original text says. Fashion now favoureth garments adorned with Musharon patrons, and fur and wood being their worn. This test for Musharon come from the caseless seamstress, who sought to sew clothes for Princess Zelda to please her. This fashion Zelda told to the seamstress were in her true home well loved. In her time we had Musharon patrons of bright hues in the ship of Musharon. And now our hen seamstress seen hurt on these patrons copying, which sell to many happy person. Ye search after some from in one, but ne could nap and off in fiden. How curious. Here we learn something about the fashion trends of that era. The story's catalyst is Zelda telling a tale about the mushroom patterned outfits becoming popular in her homeland. Intrigued, the tailor fashioned some clothing in that vein, caught on an ancient Hyrule. Do you think? No CC from Mytona village. Imagine the look on their face if you were to find out. They say that trends go in cycles, but didn't expect mushroom patterns to have been in fashion so long ago. One last thing about the Chamberlain. Your interest in fashion shows there's more to her than devoted service. She was just like anyone else in the kingdom. Very good, I thank you. Not with just words, with this as well. 4 more. Here you go. Of late, have ye heard that Hilda Strange landed walks around the castle in the dark of night? She and Princess Zelda seems always twins too, but this one added any light in her ain, more as a dead thing than not. But when she is asked about these walks, Princess Zelda of that bend no thing remembering. What monster or spirit of darkness be this vision? So afeard I am of min imaginers that ye cannot sleepen. This one is ancient ghost story. My understanding of ancient Hyrulean isn't perfect, but I know a ghost story when I see one. It's first an account of a ghostly or maybe corpse-like woman who appeared each night looking just like their Zelda. No matter the era, it seems people can't resist sharing a good ghost story, a bit like how there have been eyewitness accounts of our Princess Zelda in the newspaper, even though she's missing. Could Azada be a ghost too? No, of course not. There's no such thing. As a believer in science, I should know better than to suggest such things. Please forget I said anything. Very good. I thank you, not just with words, but with this as well. Money! The thought of such incredible historical art has fallen down all over Hyrule. So exciting. According to the stone tablet, we have 3 left to find. Scooby-Doo-beep-beep-beep-beep-beep-beep. First on scholar account, here's what the original text says. Sithir founding has Hyrule's rich hardship is saying that there's only small moment of time. Minerva, the king's older sister, says of this kingdom that hit ni mot na awaren I biact, not even for Furten, or Furta. Princess Zelda tells Hyre that this Furta be rat already, that a champion bith from the sky coming. Between the two they make to find a way this champion in that distant time to helpen. In truth, suck they to uprising the temple of time into the sky to ward and hit Onion as evil. All died and sowing for distant die, our kingdom might be saved. In midhead he would he help him Mot, and he asked of Mineru, canst thou Dave's the minds to rise in the skies they stain. Min wardens is a not now, but there's a memory safen of the royal family high in the sky for that future time. This is unbelievable. The details are unclear, but essentially the Chamberlain trusted Minerva in Zelda's predictions and wanted to help. She put forth suggestions to Minerva to build a mechanism that could make her stone tablets float in the sky, which I take it the very tablet she found, Link. Simply incredible. In finding the fantastic devices they built to preserve the record, she fulfilled the wishes she wrote of here, and it doesn't end there. From reading this right, it suggests that Zelda worked with Minerva to raise the Temple of Time into the sky. The idea of the Temple of Time, a grand edifice built into that ancient era, being lifted into the skies to await a hero. Trust me, that's what it says. Although given the appearance of the Sky Islands after the upheavals, perhaps it's not so far-fetched as it seems. There's so many revelations here, my hands are trembling from all these strange exciting ideas, and that's from merely reading an account long removed from the event. What must it have been for the Chamberlain to live through it? Pretty cool. There you go. What I don't want is to be missing 1. Switch wonders sight near have beheld ni con hit not justly be described. The temple of time ye saw, and all land ye held it, risen to the sky, both fearful and majestic. As Princess Zelda it told me, in for distant future comes a champion to that place, the hope that I will save. For that champion be hit that ye this great stain inscribed. The king's older sister Minerva sends now they stain to the sky that the champion might read him a reading. My head is spinning, I need to lie down. This is an incredible find, an eyewitness account of the Temple of Time floating up into the sky. It's a landmark discovery for the history of Hyrule. It may be one of the top 10 most important discoveries of all time. Even among all the breathtaking displays of power we knew from their era, to raise the land and its boding into the sky. That was a feat impressive even to those accustomed to wonders. You can tell as much from this account. Zelda predicted that the hero would appear in the land they raised into the sky and that he would save Hyrule. The Chamberlain took on this faith and wanted to know how she could help. So she inscribed these records into the stone tablets that Minerva sent to the sky. I'm so overwhelmed that the tremors have gone past my hands and legs. My whole body is shaking. Please excuse me, this is no way for a researcher to behave. I need to view these accounts as a story and not get so swept up in personal sentiments. Thank you, Link. I haven't forgotten about your reward. Here you go. Here's what the original text says. Rauru, Hyrule's king, Sonia, her queen, his elder sister Mira, and Eek, Princess Zelda, all of whom he served and loved, all whom Thuron, along Kavi, there's words upon this stan and on Althvetain, serving as royal family's record, min work for now full rot for our age. Many the mark may be there's much beloved peoples, some sen, some sen. When you make remembrance of here marks, fellow flom of hope, though full small within me, hit be as though these marks some grant design describing. I need con not met Princess Zelda here love for her lond, what more than ask ye can ye do for Hyrule's peoples? Let min leaf led me throw Hans forth, an answer full worthy to this question. Since the last of the records, the royals whom the Chamberlain served so faithfully have gone one by one. It's heart-rending to read, our pain comes across so clearly in her words. What's less clear from these entries is the cause of all these partings. While each new mystery is an opportunity to do research, if I keep digging, someday I'll unravel it. But the noble Chamberlain, I must do my part. Very good, I thank you, not just with words, but with this as well. The thought of such incredible history. Yep. Oh, wait a minute, wasn't that the final stone tablet? We collected all 13 of them, I can't believe it. Finally, I've translated the whole history, I'm going to need a moment. Now that I've read all of it, well, to step outside my Roller's research, I'm deeply impressed with the author. I'd very much like to meet her, if only the vast gulf of time didn't separate us. But of course, collecting the 13 records in the stone tablets would have been impossible without your cooperation, Link. In recognition of your work as a member, well, honorary member of the survey team, I want you to have this cloth. I'll tell you, Link, never been felt prouder to be a researcher than today. To this valuable data compiled on the research lab wall makes me also overcome with emotion. Where should I display this one? Maybe on the wall over here? Goodness, but this place could use a tidying up.
Oh.
Everything engagement is spoken on the research lab wall. By any means, come and look whatever you like. Gain some precious understanding from my analysis of the text discovered this time. The history of the Chamberlain offers posterity contains not just facts, but an important record of our feelings. I want to continue my research of ancient Hyruleans and convey these feelings to the rest of the world. Link, thank you very much for working with me on this. No problem. Well, that was the last side quest I wanted to do. Now I need to take a picture of the inside of the ring ruin, which is apparently hollow on the inside. Just traipsing along the ring ruin, don't mind me. And this is just to do something that I've already done, but that's fine. Its main story quest, so technically it's worth doing. Huh? Hello, you disappeared into the ring. But that can't be right. I forget to say anything, I must imagine it. What about this image? Yeah, boy. What's this you've got? Oh, could it really be... Hiya, Calip. Look at this. Could this be the interior of the floating ring ruin? Wow, the stone slabs are clearly visible. There appear to be zonal description of this one as well, just like in the other ring ruins. Taro, if you would. Right, let me see what I can decipher. Promise, Zelda solemnly signed, Monero Sage of Hide the Key, Southeast, and Trust Future with defeat Demon King. That's all I can make out. There's some lettering I can't figure out before Southeast, but Monero seems to be someone's name. Look at the context of Monero. I do believe this is the first time one of those slabs have put a name to a sage. It also mentions Zelda and a Demon King. How fascinating. The inscriptions tell us all sorts of essential information. What's the matter? Oh, no, I think it's just that part before the southeast section. I think it says Dragonland. You're right. Paya knows the stuff. That should be read as Dragonland Southeast. Fantastic work, Paya. Oh, thank goodness for proving useful. It seems my continued Zonai language studies have paid off. Oh no, I'm being upstaged. Where were we? Something about a Dragonland to the southeast? How familiar are you with Southeast Hyrule? There's a site in Faron that has been long been known as the Zonai Ruins. It predates the ruins falling from the sky and is home to many ancient relics. If memory serves, there were dragons at the signs in the ruins that I haven't seen anywhere else. Oh, Calip, great catch. The Zonai Ruins of Faron. There's a good chance that's exactly what this is pointing us at. That's our Calip. Fantastic work. Aye. What did you just say? This inscription is pointing us towards Faron's Zonai Ruins? No, not that. The next bit. A certain adjective is used. I believe it started with fan and ended with tastic. What was it again? Fantastic work, you mean? Yes, fantastic work. That is what you said. Oh, yeah. Calip, what fantastic work, he said. Fantastic, me. Anyway, like, when we put together the script on this stone slab and translate it, we get definite mentions of the Sage of Monero, the Demon King, as someone with the same name as Princess Zelda. Something related to all three of them must be waiting in the Zonai Ruins in Southeast Hyrule. We've learned a real catch here. Thank you for your help, truly. Now we've no time to dawdle. There's research to be done. Calip, will you join me? Oh, of course. I would be a fantastic addition to the team. Very good. That's settled. Let's move off to the Zonai Ruins of Faron. First, we head southwest. We'll establish a base at the Poplar Foothills and the Skyview Tower by the ruins. Search for new discoveries. Make for Faron. And I follow just because I need to make the story flag go away. And tell them I already found Monero. They left just like that. Well, I'm sure those two will be fine. I must study more about the Zonai civilization so I don't fall behind Taro and Calip. I'll also continue pursuing the research of the ring ruins. And those are the village chief makes this an exciting place, of course. We are very thankful that we've accomplished here. Master Link from the bottom of my heart, thank you. That's okay. You want to maybe go on date, huh? No? Okay. Link deals with rejection just fine. You know Zelda's dead, so I think that's fine. She's a dragon now. Can't exactly have sex with a dragon. Well, nah, ignore me. where have you gone? They say you're here, but you aren't here. Oh, you're behind here. Yellow.
Yeah.
Ah, so you're here, came to learn about the Zono from an expert, I gather. I should welcome you to our humble base of operations. Behold, this is where the real investigation starts. It might not seem that much next to that Skyview Tower, I'll concede. Going forward, our research will proceed from here. Toro has already gone off to the Zonai ruins. If memory serves, he spoke to circling this investigation near Dracozu Lake. Dracozu Lake. Tongue. Go southeast, you should find the Zonai ruins he volunteered to inspect. I'm curious if the Dragonland written on the end of the ring rune will have any more leads of the Demon King and Princess Zelda. Ordinarily, I'd be right here at his side in the field, of course. But I'm worn out for setting up the base. I need some time to recuperate before I begin my own survey. Goodness me, is there anything at all that slows down Toro? Fucking prick. I mean, a good lad. Again, I'm just doing this to clear it up. I thought it would be quicker than this, to be honest, but that's fine. So I can't help you hold up the sign. Addison. Busy. Is this open before? Ah, you came after all. I figured you would have to have made that breakthrough at the Ring Ruins, but listen to this, I've already got a whopper of discovery on my hook here. Here, look at this. There's a Zonai mural, complete with intact text. The style is unmistakable. It's nothing short of miraculous. It's still here and basically intact. Which, come to think of it, might be ascribable to the Zonai's advanced technology. It's got a fair bit of knowledge on the script, so I just had to try at deciphering it, but some of it still eludes me. Maybe it's a poem or some kind of code, perhaps? Here, I'll read it out loud so we can both get on the same page. The first part says, where are the electric garb hidden at long-necked dragons along the wide-mouthed forest serpent? What do you make of forest serpent and dragons there? To me, it calls to mind the tall pillars found around these ruins designed to look like dragons. Forest serpent, though, I haven't seen any designs like that. What am I missing? What other wide-mouthed forest serpent is there? The forest serpent bit does seem to remind me of a song that compared the Dracozo River to a forest dragon, but anyway, there's more to this code. I'll keep reading. Next it says, offer a Zonai charge to the altar at the tail. I'm pretty sure I got that right, but I have no idea what it means. What in the world is a Zonai charge, and what is this tail with an altar? We cracked all the riddles of this code and sure that even great discoveries await us. There's one other thing I'm curious about. I should have mentioned this, but I found one more Zonai relic at the back of these ruins. Judging from the shape, I think there's something inside, but I can't get it to open. Can't crack the code, can't get the box open. This just isn't my day. Charged shirt. Used in ancient rituals made from constructed material, its item produces electricity during thunderstorms. What's going on? You have this look on your face, so it's big news you can't wait to share. What? You found a way to open that relic? How high did you... Wait, that's not important right now. Better question. What'd you reel in? You've got to show me. Wait, just a minute. That outfit you've got on, isn't that the same thing you figure the mural is wearing? When, however, did you find that? Yes, in the box. Yes. In the chest I told you about earlier, but if that's true, there's nothing else that could be but a garment for the Age of Legends. That's a haul to remember. Still, the outfit isn't exactly like what we saw in the mural. Maybe the other treasure chests contain the rest of the garments. The problem is searching for treasure chests without a plan is a long shot. Bobby was talking about making something that would make search for things simple, though. Yes, come to bed. Oh, right, saying you already have the Sensor Plus feature. That's will make a search for treasure chests much easier. Charged trousers. Used in ancient rituals and made from conductive material, this item produces electricity during thunderstorms. Need a cutter. large headdress. Using the ancient rituals made from conductive material, the site produces electricity during thunderstorms. Quick before it gets too wet. Coming back, buddy. This won't take too long. I might have been a bit hyper. It might have been a bit of hyperbole. I didn't know they'd all be right here. A bit of hyperbole. Okay, a lot of hyperbole, but I didn't know. Alright, I'm sorry. Hello. Oh, I've seen these garments before. You look just like you could have stepped out of that mural. It looks like I'm talking to someone from the Age of Legends. No one makes a discovery quite like you, Link. You've done it again. It's also exciting. I think your discoveries have brought us a step closer to solving the riddle. That wear the electric guard part of the code. It could be about the garments from the Age of Legends that you found. But that still loses through the part. Offer a Zonai charge to the altar at the tail. What is a Zonai charge and this altar at the tail? Where do we start looking for it? Could another tall dragon pillar be marking the altar site just like the others you found? I heard that Cart Forest was away for a while there, but I guess now it's back to normal. That makes me happy. Yay! Found you. Zonai charge. And here you will see what I was supposed to do. Yep. You know the Thunderhead Isles I did in the dark I couldn't see? Yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that, turns out. I didn't know. It's a sequence break. So this whole thing I'm doing is just to make it so that I could have explored it normally. Caleb, did you see that? Lightning struck that dragon pillar too. Is someone in those ruins? Huh? My ability to speak has diminished. I can't talk. Oh, it's you again. I think a terrible lightning strike hit here, but I'm glad to see you weren't hurt. I've never seen lightning strike like that, and even stranger, the dragon statue's eyes seemed to glow just before it. Link, if you know anything about this, fill us in on what happened. Unbelievable. A mechanism in the ancient ruins got rid of the thunderclouds and revealed some new sky islands. Great catch, another amazing discovery on the books. In fact, I'd say it's the haul of the century. It's a significant discovery, to be sure. Let's go investigate further, but we have no way of getting up there. You're right. That doesn't make it any less exciting. I need to report this to Pura right away. Caleb, I'm going back to Kakariko Village. I want to write up the recent events around the Flowing Ring Ruin and report for Pura. You should stick around here to conduct a thorough investigation. Find out if there are any more discoveries to be made. Remain here? You mean alone? Yes, even if you can't get up to the sky, there's so much to discover on land. It's our duty to unravel all of it. You can do this, Caleb. He wants me to investigate alone. Fieldwork isn't my strongest suit, but this may be my chance to make a historic discovery, yeah. Right, leave this to me, Tara. I'll begin preparing at once. I'll need to head back to base of operations for a bit first. Right, so in terms of main quest, it's just destroy Ganondorf's face. Alright, so we're going to the underground of Hyrule Castle, but I've got to tell Pura I'm ready first, don't I? so she can conduct the lads. Right. I'll see you guys next time when we presumably beat the game. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.